Welcome. It's the Illblurmatic. It's the illest blurred in the land. Welcome back to Illblurmatic. Welcome back, Legends community. It's the hardest working blurred on YouTube. Let's get into today's new video. Today's new video is going to, in fact, be about Marvel news. And now, when I think about it now, it does make a lot of sense. I get it's going to take a while to grow on me, but let's get into it. We already know that Robert Downey Jr. is set to return to play Doctor Doom for the MCU as the main villain for the Multiverse Saga. But also, it seems like he will also come back to play the character he was well known for previous or prior to this, and it's no other than Iron Man. All right, so let's get into it. Robert Downey Jr. will be playing, Iron Man and also Doctor Doom for the upcoming Avengers movies. So we all know that Robert Downey Jr. Was announced at San Diego Comic-Con that he was going to be playing Doom, but now he's going to come back to play Iron Man. I'm not mad at Robert Downey Jr. You're trying to get the bag. He is trying to get the bag, meaning the money, the moolah, the mozzarella, because let's be honest, a lot of the villains that we see in movies get paid way more than superhero. You know what I'm saying? Superheroes get paid a decent amount of money, but it's the villains that are making the big bucks when it comes to comic book live adaptation movies. I'm not surprised. I mean, Robert Downey Jr. he did a great job playing Iron Man. All right, I'm not gonna sit here and act like he didn't. He did a really good job, and I think Marvel Studios realized something. They said, you know what? Instead of recasting Iron Man, let's see if Robert Downey Jr. is down to play Iron Man and also Doctor Doom for the MCU. Clever, very clever. We all know that Marvel is known to recycle actors. This is nothing new. We've seen it with Michael B. Jordan, where he was, Human Torch. Then he became Killmonger. Josh Brolin, he was Cable. He was Thanos. So it's not something where we're like, oh my God, they're recycling the actors again. It's like, well, Marvel's known to do that. Sometimes it works out. Sometimes actors do a good job doing both. Sometimes they don't, depending on the comic book character, right? I like the idea of it. I think it would have been very challenging for Marvel Studios to find another actor to body the role like Robert Downey Jr., meaning that he did a really good job. And I was kind of worried for him. And I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm like, when I heard Avengers 5, Doomsday, and Avengers Secret Wars were coming out, Avengers 6, I was like, so, we not going to have Iron Man in the lineup? That was the biggest question in my mind. I'm like, well, we got to have Iron Man. Hopefully it works out. I know he got mixed reviews pretty much for being Doctor Doom. And I think the reason for that, let me just explain my take on it. It's because people are very familiar with him playing the hero and not so much the villain. And maybe this is something that some Marvel fans have to grow into the idea of him playing the villain. I mean, at least he's able to do both. Let's be real. At least he's able to do both. Because the thing is, they could have just been like, no, we recasting. We're going to get a new actor to play the role. No, Marvel Studios, like, we not budging off of him. He going to be making some more money with us there. I like the idea of it. We already seen that in the comics, there is a version where Tony Stark does become Doctor Doom. I hope with Avengers Doomsday, they explore that story and maybe show the other variants of Doom within Avengers Doomsday. And I hope that works out. I was like, man, I definitely want to see a decent Doom. And I mean, Robert Downey Jr. probably could play a decent Doom. I mean, he did a good job for what it was with Iron Man, and he's going to return playing Iron Man. But now it's his time to shine also as the villain. I'm looking forward to it. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm like, well, let's see what he can do. I mean, he does a great hero. You know what I'm saying? When it came down to it, let's see how great of a villain he can be, which some of us are unfamiliar with when it comes to him doing this for the MCU. But it is a blur. Living the world, guys. You tell me in the comments. Are you surprised that Marvel Studios decided to keep Robert Downey Jr. as both characters for the next upcoming Avengers movies? And my next question for you guys is it gonna take some time for you to get used to Robert Downey Jr. playing a villain role within the MCU? You tell me in the comments, guys. It is a blur. Living the word, guys. Thank you so much for commenting, liking, subscribing, sharing the video. It is a blur. Living in the world, guys. And I'm out, legends. Have a wonderful day.